Hello there wrestling fans, it's time for yet another WWE or wrestling's top 10 theme list. I already have a list, as you might remember, a list called WWE's most weird theme songs of all time. You can check the link, the video via the link in the information box. Just click the link and you'll get to WWE's most weird theme songs of all time, a top 10 list. This is another top 10 list of WWE's most cool WWE theme songs of all time. There is of course some themes left off the list that you might miss, but I'm also working on other lists, such as top 10 most scary themes, such as top 10 most intimidating themes, and top 10 most funny themes. Some of them of course on the weird list was very funny, but some other 10 very funny themes. And if you have any tips on what themes should be as you feel intimidating, scary or funny, just send me a PM or whatever and I might consider putting that into the list because I need suggestions. We'll move right ahead, and number 10 on this list is a theme song a lot of you might have heard, and here it comes. That was that, and we're only getting better. Number 9 on this list is a wrestler with a theme. He has represented America through 3 different decades, I believe, 80s, 90s, and now he's actually still on the Raw roster. He is currently inactive. He is pretty old, and he will probably someday be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Here is a true American of sorts, I believe. Number 8 on the list is a wrestler who's gonna be featured twice on this list because he got several different themes throughout his career. He's currently active in TNA, and he is a legitimate tough guy, badass, but he's also very funny, he's very humorous, and therefore I'm gonna portray him in 2 different ways, which is kinda cool, both of them. Here is number 8 with this specific wrestler. Then we move on straight to number 7 on the list. This is a theme of a tag team. They were on Raw in early 2000s. They kind of represented Eric Bischoff in his war against SmackDown, and they represented Raw in a tag team interpromotional tag team match on a pay-per-view against Billy and Chuck. You probably know what tag team I am speaking of, and for those of you who don't know, and for those of you who did not know that one of the wrestlers recently had a role in WWE, you should check one of the wrestlers out because you should recognize him. Enjoy.
3 minutes and we're out of here. The clock is ticking and we're in the clear. We got 3 minutes and we're out of here. We got 3 minutes and we're out. We got 3 minutes and we're out of here. The clock is ticking and we're in the clear. We got 3 minutes and we're out of here. We got 3 minutes and we're out. Is this thing on? Yeah. Are you hearing it?
We'll turn it up so we can get the whole wide world.
This wrestler was in WWE in mid-90s. He arrived, he is actually still in WWE. He's on ECW right now. He's one of the most peculiar, strange, weird characters in WWE history. Right now on ECW he's pretty much very normal compared to who he used to be when he arrived with his valet Marlena in 1995. This is number 6 on the list. Enjoy. Number 4 on the list. It's only getting better and better. It's time for yet another tag team, well, perhaps a faction. They arrived in WWE in early 2000s from the rival company WCW, who was in his last breaths before going out of business. And 2 of the wrestlers in this faction has unfortunately passed, and due to different scenarios there are only 2 left, but still, nonetheless, this theme is very cool and made up for a great theme song for this very faction. Enjoy. It's now time for top 3 in the list, and I hope I did not say, and I hope I did not say this was a WWE top 10 list, but if I did, whatever, because in that case I'm just gonna cheat a little bit. The number 3 team is actually of a WCW wrestler who liked to dance, simply. So here's number 3 for you. Now that we all danced around for a little while, it's time for that wrestler on the spot number 8. Well, as I said, that was Kevin Nash. He was also Diesel in WWF, WWE, and he was also in WCW, and he's right now in TNA. This very wrestler has had a lot of different theme songs and some very particular ones. But this is the kind of wrestler, he can make every theme song he gets very good. And as we all know, this guy is pretty humorous. It just makes for a very funny theme song, and actually to think of the fact that he actually had this theme song, it simply makes the guy and the theme very cool. Here is number 2 with Kevin Nash.
lives are gonna be in Waylon Mercy's hands. You know what I mean? I don't think so. I don't like wrestlers touching me, and I definitely don't want them crawling on me. And if they do so, well, you know, think about it.